Hi friends, hope you are doing well. Again with another interesting video, and it's about the power of nuclear explosion. And why I have chosen this topic is there is a lot of serious conditions going around the world. Like one side there is Russia and Ukraine, and other side during the Middle East there is a very serious conflict between this Hamas and Israel. At any time, hope not, but if it turns into a nuclear war, and you should understand the power of this nuclear explosions and how serious and how devastating the effects will be. So I'll discuss about this power of nuclear bomb. So you might have seen many Hollywood movies about this mushroom clouds generated from the very big explosion. It's just a demonstration of this explosion, but it is very difficult to figure out the real power of this nuclear bomb. It's called the weapon of mass destruction. And first thing, you should understand what the explosion means. Explosion means the release of the huge energy in a very little or the very fraction of time, or the very little time. How it is different from these common explosions? Common explosions are the result of the chemical reactions, but this nuclear explosion are the result of the nuclear reactions, which is much more severe than this chemical reactions, and the result is much more devastating. Why I'm telling this? Because there is a very famous Einstein's equation of energy, E is equal to mc square. Why I have quoted this equation is E represents the energy, and m represents the mass, and c represents the speed of light. So whether it is a smaller mass, but when it is multiplied by speed of light times speed of light times speed of light, then the figure comes out a very huge figure. So whenever, whatever the smaller mass it could be, if it is as little as a drop of water, but it could contain such a big amount of energy inside, so you cannot even predict the energy release when it has been made to explode. Though it is very difficult to figure out, but you can technically imagine these situations. Like I'll try to explain it very simpler language. Like whenever this explosion took place, there creates a fireball, and the approx radius of this fireball is around 8 kilometers. And there is three things it accompanies with it. One is the heat waves, one is the shock waves, one is the radiations. So first thing, it'll generate a huge amount of heat. It could touch around the 15 lakh degrees Celsius. It's approximate temperature of the surface of the sun. So it creates that amount of heat. So it could ignite, light it, and vaporize anything in front of it. Whether you are in an apartment or a cave or a bunker, so nobody could be spared. It will just make it ignite and vaporize. So it is so devastating. It's so ruthless. And then another situation is, after this zone, there is a second heat zone where every living animals and the creatures get a third degree burn, which is not recoverable. It's approximate 90% of this body can be burnt out. Situation for the shock waves. Now the release, due to the release of this immense energy, now this huge explosion pushes the air so strong. This it generates the shock wave. It just slash out the complete city like soil during the rain. And this is not the end. As this shock waves propagates or excels very fast, it creates a vacuum inside, and now the condition, it will again revert back with the oxygen enriched air, and again ignites, rumbles, and smashes the remainings. So it's so dangerous. Now it's again another case is the radiations. Now this radiations, this is so dangerous, it is so cancerous, and it stays for years together, and it affects generations together. I hope you understand the clear pictures. You can imagine the seriousness of this nuclear explosion, and hope not it could happen anywhere, any place around the world. And I hope you enjoy this video. I understand the seriousness of this nuclear explosions, and that is it for today. Have some nice time and bye bye.